Hello and a very warm welcome to the special series on the successful completion of 1 year of the 17th Lok Sabha. In this edition, we'll talk about the participation of women members of parliament in the first year of the 17th Lok Sabha. The 17th Lok Sabha in itself is historic in many terms. Among them is women representation in the 17th Lok Sabha. The 2019 elections registered highest number of women MPs since the first general elections in India. 78 women MPs made their way to parliament with the resounding victory of BJP in 2019 elections. In this program, we will analyze the women representation in politics, participation of women MPs in the 17th Lok Sabha and many other aspects. They set the record at 78, the highest number in Indian history. They represent, they legislate, they ensure that our republic remains strong. They are our women MPs.
I came to politics for challenges and for rendering public service and for public policy, no other vested interest.
जो मैंने कभी सपने में भी नहीं सोचा, क्योंकि एक उपमहापौर थी, कार्यकर्ता थी, तो विधायक का तो सोचा नहीं, तो सांसद का तो सोचने की बात ही नहीं है.
So it is Mamata Banerjee who is trying to bring the women forward, empowering the women.
नरेंद्र भाई मोदी साहब की एक ख्वाहिश रही है कि जिस देश की आबादी 50% से ऊपर महिलाओं की हो, तो उनकी हिस्सेदारी सभी जगह पे होनी चाहिए.
For the first time in the history of Indian Parliament, 78 women MPs became the part of the 17th Lok Sabha. Gender as an axis of power is particularly fraught within the context of democratic institutions and practice. India's half population played a great role in the formation of 17th Lok Sabha, as it gave the women in India a big reason for hope. The women representation in parliament rose up to 78 out of 545 seats. This is the highest percentage of representation of women recorded in the lower house of Indian Parliament. This is 14% of the total percentage in comparison to 5% of women MPs in the first Lok Sabha. Though the share of women MPs have increased, it is still below the world average of 24.3%. In 16th Lok Sabha, 64 women had won, while 52 women were elected to the 15th Lok Sabha. As many as 27 out of 41 sitting women MPs, including Sonia Gandhi, Hema Malini, Kiran Kher and many others retained their seats in Lok Sabha polls. But the likes of Smriti Irani and Pragya Thakur stole the show with their victories over their more renowned rivals. Out of total 716 women candidates, as many as 222 women contested the polls independently in 2019 elections. Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal have elected the most number of women parliamentarians, which is 11 each. Maharashtra 8 is next, followed by Odisha 7 and Gujarat 6. Among the political parties, the Bharatiya Janata Party has the most number of women winners, which is 41, or nearly 14% of all its members, which is 303, elected to the Lok Sabha. The BJP is followed by All India Trinamool Congress at 9, which had fielded 41% women candidates. These parties are followed by the Congress 7, which is 13.5% of its 52 MPs, YSRC 4 at 18% of 22, and Biju Janata Dal at 5, 33.3% of its 12. Two women MPs who won independently for the first time in the 17th Lok Sabha are Sumalata Ambrish and Navneet Ravi Rana. Now let us look at the demographics of the female representatives. 23 of the 78 female MPs in the 17th Lok Sabha are in their 40s, with the average age of all women MPs being 50 years. Chandrani Murmu is the youngest women MP at the age of 25 years. On the other end of the spectrum, 75-year-old Praneeth Kaur is the eldest MP of the 17th Lok Sabha. Nonetheless, this general elections witnessed several notable wins for its women candidates, such as Ramya Haridas, one of the 52 Congress candidates who won and who is the only second Dalit woman and the first from Kerala to be elected to the Lok Sabha. The BJP Smriti Irani not only challenged but also ended the Congress 33-year reign over its first family's bastion of Amethi, defeating the incumbent president of the party. Modi government 2.0 gave due importance to the presence of women in his cabinet. It is for the first time that a full-time woman finance minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, presented the budget in the 17th Lok Sabha. The 17th Lok Sabha not only witnessed highest ever representation of women MPs, but were also placed on key positions in the Modi 2.0 cabinet. Narendra Modi 2.0 government included 6 women ministers in the government. Of these 6, 3 ministers are of cabinet rank: Nirmala Sitharaman, Harsimrat Kaur Badal and Smriti Irani. The other women ministers include Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti, Renuka Singh Saruta and Debashri Chaudhary.
धन्यवाद जी.
It was for the first time that first full-time woman finance minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, presented the union budget. During the 1 year of the 17th Lok Sabha, Nirmala Sitharaman twice presented the budget.
श्रीमती निर्मला सीतारमण जी.
The first one was after the government attained power on July 5, 2019, and the second one was presented on February 1, 2020. In terms of productivity too, women MPs actively participated in the 17th Lok Sabha. They made their presence registered with their participation in live and constructive debates.
तो दोनों हाथ खड़ा करके जोरदार तालियों के साथ.
On May 25, 2019, when Narendra Modi was chosen the party leader in the Central Hall, he stressed on the importance of women representation in politics.
दो 2014 में लगता था कि महिला एमपी की संख्या हमारी काफी बड़ी है. इस बार हमने वो भी रिकॉर्ड तोड़ दिया जी. और भारत की आजादी के बाद पार्लियामेंट में इतनी बड़ी तादाद में महिला एमपी बैठने की ये पहली घटना हुई. ये अपने आप में बहुत बड़ा काम हमारी मातृशक्ति के द्वारा हुआ है.
The Narendra Modi government has always given great importance to decision-making powers to women. And also, under the leadership of Speaker of Lok Sabha, Om Birla, women MPs were given generous time to address their constituency issues, speak on bills and ask questions from ministers.
46 महिला सदस्य नई चुनकर आई है और इसी सत्र में पहली बार चुनकर वाली सभी महिला सदस्यों को इस सदन में बोलने का मौका मिले. उसके बाद में पुराने सदस्य बोलूँगा. हमारे सदन के नेता माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी और मैं सदन में सोनिया गांधी जी की भी इच्छा होगी कि पहली बार जो चुनकर माननीय महिला सदस्य आई उनको सबको मौका मिले.
माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदय, आपने सदन में मुझे पहली बार बोलने का अवसर दिया, इसके लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
मैं आपका बहुत बहुत आभार प्रकट करती हूँ कि आपने मुझे सदन में अपनी बात कहने की स्वीकृति प्रदान की.
मैं आपका धन्यवाद करती हूँ कि आपने मुझे बोलने का मौका दिया. मैं पहली बार लोकसभा चुनाव में चुनकर आई हूँ.
Honorable Speaker sir, I am thankful to you for allowing me to give me my maiden speech in this august house as first time elected representative of my parliament.
I would like to request the minister to look into this matter very seriously and take up immediate steps to introduce platform screen doors in all Kolkata metro station to enhance the safety and security of the people.
My constituency under the schemes available, also the comprehensive drinking water project to improve the drinking water facilities in my constituency.
मैं आपको धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि आपने नए सांसदों को बोलने का मौका दिया.
सबसे पहले तो मैं आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि आपने मुझे बोलने का मौका दिए. पहली बार मैं लोकसभा क्षेत्र रायगढ़ छत्तीसगढ़ से चुन के आई हूँ और मेरे क्षेत्रवासी को इस सभा के माध्यम से बहुत बहुत आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ, धन्यवाद देती हूँ.
Since the beginning of the first session of 17th Lok Sabha, the voices heard were as diverse as their backgrounds, ranging from those with years of experience to freshers on the scene.
Dr. Hina Gavit.
During the first year of the 17th Lok Sabha, women MPs spoke on many important occasions. A second-term member from Nandurbar in Maharashtra, Dr. Hina Gavit seconded the motion of thanks moved by Pratap Sarangi.
India is a young nation and more than 2/3 are less than the age of 35. And by giving the opportunity to a 31-year-old, you have shown that this temple of democracy is open to all.
Gavit's speech was praised by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Lok Sabha.
मैं इस सदन और देश की जनता का धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूं कि उन्होंने भारतीय जनता पार्टी और हमारे प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय मोदी जी को एक ऐतिहासिक अभूतपूर्व बहुमत देकर एक नया भारत, सक्षम भारत, समर्थ भारत और स्वर्णिम भारत के निर्माण में एक ठोस कदम उठाया है।
पहली बार सदन में आए हुए श्रीमान प्रताप सारंगी जी ने और आदिवासी समाज से आई हुई हमारी बहन डॉक्टर हिना गावित जी ने जिस प्रकार से विषय को प्रस्तुत किया, जिस बारीकी से चीजों को रखा, मैं समझता हूं उसके बाद मैं कुछ भी न बोलूं तो भी बात पहुंच।
श्रीमती रीता बहुगुणा जी।
प्रथम बार इस सदन में बोल रही हूं तो बड़ा गौरव का एहसास भी हो रहा है।
Many new MPs brought their vision and spoke on the importance of Temple of Democracy during the motion of thanks to the President's address in 2019. However, Trinamool Congress first-time MP Mahua Moitra stole the limelight with her fiery speech opposing the motion of thanks on June 25, 2019.
अपने पास रखो अपने सूरजों का हिसाब, हमने तो आखिरी घर तक दिया जलाना है। दिया और दिए का फर्ज पूरा कर रहा हूं मैं। अंधेरों से कहो रोके उजाला कर रहा हूं मैं।
ये प्रधानमंत्री कोई एक पक्ष का नहीं, सभी पक्ष के प्रधानमंत्री साहब हैं और हमारे लिए सभी के लिए हर मुद्दा बहुत महत्वपूर्ण रखता है। तो मेरी आपसे एक ही विनंती है कि महीने के 200 रुपए मदद ना देते हुए जितने भी निराधार श्रावण बाढ़ में आते हैं लोग, उन्हें महीने का 2000 रुपए मिले।
Modi ji has a vision to make a new India, and I think the historic mandate which NDA has got under his leadership gives all power to reshape the agenda and future of the country.
This is the very constitution that each of us have sworn to protect. But this constitution is under threat today. Of course, you may disagree with me. You may say, "Achhe din are here, and the sun will never set on this Indian empire that this government is seeking to build." But then you're missing the signs. You are missing the signs, and if you would open your eyes, you would see that there are signs everywhere that this country is being torn apart.
In the first session of 17th Lok Sabha, 42 out of 46 women MPs were given chance to speak during
सकता है कि
zero
जहाँ
hour.
पर लाखों लोग रहे, गुवाहाटी की चारों तरफ पहाड़ी और माइटी ब्रह्मपुत्र के बीच से बह रहा है।
आज देश में घट रही रैगिंग की घटनाओं की ओर ध्यान आकर्षित करना चाहूंगी।
आजादी के 72 वर्ष बाद भी बदायूं के लोगों को सीधे लखनऊ व दिल्ली रेल मार्ग की सुविधा नहीं मिल पाई है।
मेरे यहाँ पे 20 से ऊपर लोकल शॉपिंग सेंटर्स हैं जहाँ पे ज़मीन कमर्शियल है, दुकानें बनी हुई हैं, लेकिन फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे एक ज़माने में शॉप कम रेजिडेंशियल एरिया होता था।
We want to know what is the breakup of the ad spend via media house.
Total number of questions raised by women MPs in the first year of 17th Lok Sabha were 3,224. Three-time MP from Baramati, Supriya Sule, has kept her performance track record at the absolute top in the first year of the 17th Lok Sabha. National Congress Party leader Sule's performance went beyond the national average in all aspects, including questions raised, attendance, debates, etc. She raised the most number of debates, which is total of 103. Followed by her, Dr. Hina Gavit participated in 181 debates, and third was Dr. Preetam Gopinath Munde with 122 debates. In terms of the number of questions an MP asks in Lok Sabha, Sule's tallies is the highest at 213 questions. Rekha Arun Verma asked the second highest at 46 questions and Kanimoji Karunanidhi with 41 questions. Finally, Supriya Sule along with women MP Rama Devi presented the maximum 4 number of private member bills. Sule's broad private members bill includes the Companies Amendment Bill, the Indian Post Office Amendment Bill, the Payment of Financial Assistance to the Families of Martyrs Bill and the Youth Skill Training Bill. Her questions were around issues like smart cities, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Kashmir issue, Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, animal welfare NGOs, the National Family Health Survey, juvenile homes, healthcare facilities in rural areas, renewable energy in Northeast, shortage of manpower in NIA, security at airports, fire accidents in coal mines, suicide by farmers and suicide by defence personnel, etc. Women MP Riti Pathak brought 3 private member bills, whereas Kanimoji Karunanidhi with 2 private member bills. Only 2 women MPs have achieved 100% track record attendance in the first year of the 17th Lok Sabha. First-time women MP Dr. Sanghmitra Maurya and Sunita Duggal attended all days of Parliament. Some women MPs are also part of the panel of chairpersons in Lok Sabha. From the 10-member panel of chairpersons in the 17th Lok Sabha, 3 women MPs are part of it. Fourth-time MP from Sheohar, Bihar, Rama Devi, second-time MP from New Delhi, Meenakshi Lekhi, and third-time MP from Barasat, West Bengal, Dr. Kakoli Ghosh Dastidar, are member of the panel of chairpersons in the 17th Lok Sabha. The panel of chairpersons conduct proceedings in the absence of the speaker. The panel role is to maintain discipline and decorum in the House and can punish a member for unruly behavior by suspending them. The women MPs on panel from time to time have proved the importance of the chair by conducting smooth functioning of the House proceedings.
It is the duty of the government side to run the House, and it is the opposition's duty to act like a watchdog and bring to the notice of the government what is wrong in the country. So we can put it through rules, we can be unruly also, the opposition. Right. But when I am on the chair, I have to go by the rules and I have to maintain law order of the House.
There are a number of bills passed for the protection of women in the first year of the 17th Lok Sabha. The women MPs too actively participated in the passage of bills. Let us now look what were the women-related bills passed in the 3 sessions of the 17th Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha recorded highest percentage of productivity in the first session of the 17th Lok Sabha. As many as 35 bills were passed in the first session. During this session, a landmark bill, the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage, Bill 2019 was passed for the protection of women on July 25, 2019 in Lok Sabha. 7 women including Meenakshi Lekhi, Kiran Kher, S. Jyothimani participated in the debate and gave their inputs on the bill. A total of 6 hours and 3 minutes were spent in the discussion of the bill.
भारत के संविधान का जो कोर फिलॉसफी है, जो मैं तीसरी बात कह रहा हूं सर, उसमें जेंडर जस्टिस, महिलाओं के साथ न्याय भारतीय संविधान का मूल दर्शन है। एक ये समझने की जरूरत है। और सर वो चाहे किसी समाज के आते हो, उनका धर्म ईमान कुछ भी हो, हिंदुस्तान की बेटी हिंदुस्तान की बेटी है और भारत का संविधान सभी बेटियों को एक समान देखता है।
The other important bills passed for the protection of women in the country during the first session of the 17th Lok Sabha were the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Amendment Bill 2019 and the Surrogacy Regulation Bill 2019. During the budget session of the 17th Lok Sabha in 2020, another important bill for the protection of women was passed in Lok Sabha, the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Amendment Bill 2020. In this bill, 6 women MPs participated in the discussion of the bill. TMC MP Dr. Kakoli Ghosh Dastidar, who is a gynecologist by profession, supported the bill and said that the bill is brought to prevent maternal deaths and conduct safe abortion.
It will go forward towards empowerment of women in this country further and establish their right over their reproductive life. But will the abortus go unsung?
Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla always believed that women have innate ability to bring social change. On various occasions, Speaker of Lok Sabha has lauded the contribution of women in society. He has highlighted number of social, health and economical issues related to women. During the winter session of the 17th Lok Sabha, Om Birla raised the issue of malnutrition in pregnant women and urged the Women and Child Development Minister to make guidelines to deal with the issue.
Dr. Subhash Ram Bhau Bhavre.
On November 22, 2019, during the winter session of Parliament, MP Subhash Ram Rao Bhamre asked question to Women and Child Development Minister Smriti Irani on the Poshan Abhiyan campaign. Making an alarming statement in the Lok Sabha, Union Minister Smriti Irani raised many eyebrows when she asserted that only 9% of the population is getting the right kind of nourishing food.
देश भर में एक महीने में 3 करोड़ 66 लाख गतिविधियां मात्र एक महीने में पोषण अभियान के संदर्भ में हुई। इस अभियान के माध्यम से मात्र एक महीने में हमारे समाज में भिन्न समुदायों ने ग्रामीण स्तर पर, शहरी स्तर पर 2 करोड़ 26 लाख विविध प्रकार की कम्युनिटी बेस्ड इवेंट्स की।
In regard to this, the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla asked Women and Child Development Minister Smriti Irani to prepare a diet chart for pregnant women and provide it to all members for circulation in their respective constituencies.
मेरा माननीय मंत्री जी आपसे ये कहना है कि आप एक गर्भवती बनने वाली महिलाएं, कुपोषित महिलाएं जो मां बनने वाली हो, उसका डाइट चार्ट अपने अपने क्षेत्र के हिसाब से एक बार सभी संसद सदस्यों को भेजें और एक सामूहिक प्रयास सब मिलकर फिर उस पर ले करेंगे।
Women MPs of 17th Lok Sabha have not only excelled in their parliamentary performance in the first year of 17th Lok Sabha, but they have also shined at the global platforms. During the first year of the 17th Lok Sabha, many women MPs have been part of the Indian delegation led by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla that participated in various international conferences. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla along with Indian parliamentary delegation have participated in many international conferences. In these conferences, many women MPs of Lok Sabha were also part of it. Lok Sabha MP Aparajita Sarangi was part of the 64th Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference held in Kampala, Uganda from September 22 to 29, 2019. She represented and expressed her views on various important issues at the global platform.
The initiative of the Indian government has been the launching of Atal Jyoti Yojana. It's a scheme by the central government. I would just like to inform this august house of some of the actions that our country has taken in pursuance of the Paris Agreement.
3 women MPs from Lok Sabha were also part of the Indian parliamentary delegation led by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla that held at Serbia's capital Belgrade to participate in 141st Assembly of the Inter-Parliamentary Union. Kanimoji Karunanidhi, Shobha Karan Laje and Dr. Bhartiben Dhirubhai Shial participated in various workshops of the Assembly. While more women than ever have been elected to parliaments around the world, equality is still a long way off and current progress is far too slow. India has shown progress with highest number of women MPs in the 17th Lok Sabha, but the pace is far from satisfaction. We will end on famous quote by former President of India APJ Abdul Kalam, quote unquote, "Empowerment of women leads to development of good family, good society and ultimately a good nation." The productivity of women MPs in Parliament brings a satisfactory picture. We need to push more to women in decisive role. We all have to strive for a better democracy. For women do not only have the right to vote and to elect, but to be elected. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Namaskar.